Yo, what is up guys, Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Frank Sanchez defeats Junior Farr by a 7th round stoppage. Now this fight to me was the typical Frank Sanchez fight. And what I mean by that, there were large moments of, well, nothingness. Many rounds were dull, uninspired, boring, until it wasn't. Until Sanchez finally showed a bit of quality. And this is becoming a pattern with Frank Sanchez fights, I've noticed. He's very happy to coast and prod and probe with the jab, just do enough to win rounds. And that's what he was doing in this fight. It was quite low output in the first 6 rounds. I would say Sanchez was getting the better of it. I preferred his lead hand. The work he was doing was a bit more flashy, a bit more quick. Junior Farr was doing a good job in matching Frank Sanchez. He tried to take centre ring and maybe won a couple of rounds, in my opinion. But yeah, Frank Sanchez was coasting. He was kind of carrying a lesser guy, in my opinion, until he wasn't. First 5 rounds, honestly, not really worth talking about, to be honest. Just both guys kind of playing the lead hand game. I felt Frank Sanchez got the better of it, landed more jabs, occasionally would fire that left hook to the body, come up top with the overhand right, things like that, but it was tit for tat early on. But round 6, Frank Sanchez finally started to inject a bit of quality, pace and dynamism into his work. Round 6, he set up a beautiful knockdown, a quick jab to the body, which lowered the guard of Junior Farr. He came back over the top with an overhand right, bang on the chin of Junior Farr, and it drops him. Quite a heavy knockdown. He was hurt. His legs did a little funny dance. Definitely hurt Junior Farr. He gets up, beats the count, and it's the end of a round, going into round 7. And round 7, Frank Sanchez smelt blood. Junior Farr, in my opinion, didn't. He didn't look quite right after the knockdown. Unsteady legs, things like that. Frank Sanchez stalked him. At times, Sanchez was, I guess you would say smothering his work, but he was applying pressure. He realised Junior Farr was hurt. He drops him again with a nice combination. I think it was a 1-2-1-2, something like that. But it culminated in a straight right hand. Junior Farr goes down again. He's still hurt. Beats the count. Tries to fight on. Tries to move away from Sanchez. Tries to hold whatever. Couldn't really do it effectively. Sanchez continued to walk him down. Sanchez then drops him again for the 3rd time towards the end of the 7th rounds. And at this point in time, the referee waves it off. I mean, it was one of those ones. Boring until it wasn't, basically. Until Frank Sanchez injected pace and dynamism into his game, this was a thoroughly uninspiring fight. And that's why it's hard to get behind Frank Sanchez, because I see a guy with certain qualities. He's got decent power, he's got decent speed, he can throw in combination, but he doesn't do it enough for my liking. He doesn't do it enough, but his style, I think, will give a lot of guys trouble. He is a good boxer, he can move well, he is relatively quick, like I said, he's got okay power, he's got decent fundamentals. He will give guys trouble, Frank Sanchez, but I don't see him ever really, upsetting the apple cart, so to speak, and beating the top guys. I don't really see that, to be honest, but he can definitely get to top 10 level, no doubt. We saw that in the FA Ajagba fight. He completely schooled Ajagba, and quite frankly, since then, I feel he's kind of regressed. The level of competition has been very disappointing. But he wins tonight, he gets a stoppage, and hopefully he can build on this. Hopefully he can get some more fights of consequence against better contenders. Maybe the winner of Makhmudov and Kabayel. That would be a good fight for him. Those sort of fights, But yeah, Sanchez is a decent fighter. But he frustrates me. He frustrates me. I think he can do a lot more. And I think this fight showed that, to be honest. I think he could have done that a lot earlier. But hey, that's Frank Sanchez. I do find him frustrating to watch at times. But there is quality there. There is ability there. So, listen, he's definitely a contender, in my opinion. He's definitely a contender. But he needs to build on this now and really try to step through the gears, get better opponents, and show us what he can really do. But anyway, share your thoughts below. What did you make of this fight? What did you make of Frank Sanchez? And where does he go from here? Share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Del Boy. Peace.